What's up, guys? We are back, and I'm looking at some more NBA plays today over on PrizePicks. Yesterday, we cashed our main NBA play. We also cashed our MLB play. The only play that missed was the Green Goblin and Darius Garland three-point makes. Needed him to make two. He shot 1 for 7 from three, so that was the only leg that missed yesterday, but we have been crushing it this year. We have just broke over 140 units of profit this year between the NBA and the NHL. We also have MLB in season right now, looking to stay crushing with some more winners today. Let me tell you though, we are about to start printing coin over in the DubClub in the MLB. I'll explain why in just a little bit here. You guys will know why for sure, but because we have a method and a system down for PrizePicks, let me tell you. But before we get to these plays though, and the free plays in this video, don't miss out though in joining the DubClub. In the DubClub, you get all of my plays sent to you right now for free. There's a 2-day free trial linked in my description where you get access to all of my plays, as well as the Discord. In the Discord, you get access to my contributors chat. What I meant was the community chat, but you also get access to my contributors plays here in Asmi's Emo and Prop the Props. These guys all do some very, very good work. And like I said, we were over 80 units of profit in the NBA this year, over 55 units of profit in the NHL this year. To put that in perspective, if you had $50 on each play, you would now be over $7,000 of profit. That is how much we are cashing over in the DubClub. MLB, we have a system down, let me tell you, man. Back-to-back days, we have had 2 correlation entries missed by 1 leg, which just happened to be the pair here. For some reason, it got cut off, I think. I wonder if I can make this, show this a little bit here. There we go. So this leg here was a Brewers correlation here. As you can see, it was, I believe, a 9.5x, 9x payout. Only miss we was Goldschmidt right there, which is one of the pairs that were not correlated, of course. That's basically just because it gives a better payout. Red Sox here, 1 miss there in Evan Mobley. Like, I've only posted, I think, 10 correlated entries, I think, right around, and 4 of them have hit, just besides this last leg. Bryce Miller missing by 1 strikeout, and a Kalel Ware there against PRA. So we've hit, I believe, 4 out of 10 correlation plays, which are, I believe, 9x, 9.5x, 15x, and 17x, or something crazy like that. So we've been extremely close on these correlation entries. We have the system down. There'll be more available over in the DubClub later today. Don't miss out. There's that free trial available, or join for the next month for only $15, which is $20 off your first month. We're looking to cash pretty big tonight with a sweep. With that being said though, we're getting to these free plays. If you want a third play in tomorrow's video, get this video here to 175 likes. And I'll drop a third play in tomorrow's video as well as this one. Like this one, since you guys did like goal yesterday, we have 3 plays in this video. 175 likes, I'll drop a third play tomorrow. While you're down there leaving a like though, you may as well subscribe to the channel with those post notifications turned on. Play responsibly and at your own risk. Let's get to these plays. The first play I like here over on the PrizePicks board is over in the rebounds category, because tonight I like Domantas Sabonis. Over 12 rebounds on the PrizePicks board. He's in a great spot against Detroit. He's over in 3 of his last 5 games, but has missed in back-to-back games, and I will explain why in just a second here. You'll see he is over in 74% of games this year. He's had at least 12 in 74% of games this year, but if you do bump this up to 12, he's only been over in 59% of games, so there's a pretty big difference there. But I do like him here over 12. If you're on a sports book, I'm okay with at least a plus 100 over 12.5. That's what I actually personally locked in. But I think 12 in price, which is a beautiful, beautiful number here, because you do have kind of that push floor at 12. But I do think you can drop 13 plus here. So on paper, this is a tough matchup against Detroit because they rank 3rd in rebounds allowed per game at 11.5. But opposing centers have been actually pretty dominant against it lately. You have Zach Edey here with 21 rebounds, Jaren Jackson Jr. with 11. So these guys for Memphis combined for 32 rebounds against them. So, or not 30, yeah, 32 rebounds. I counted that correctly. So really, we only need 13 from Domantas. I think that's pretty doable. Jakob Poeltl had an 8.5 line, as well as Chet. They both had 11 in those games there. Really, the only center with a higher rebound line to miss is Jarrett Allen, as well as Isaiah Hartenstein. And what they kind of have is Hartenstein has Chet there, and Jarrett Allen has Evan Mobley there. So Sabonis really does not have that, at least as much as those other guys. Like, he's the primary rebounder for this team. It's a 7-point spread, so this game should stay close. The 2 most recent misses are due to a blowout. He only played about 27 minutes because they won by about 23 points. Cleveland was, of course, just a very tough matchup, and this was actually just yesterday. And if you're a little bit worried about a back-to-back, like he did play 40 minutes yesterday, it's a ton of minutes, but they're on a back-to-back today, but he's been very strong in back-to-backs. He's over in 9 out of 11 back-to-backs this year, and he's actually cashed in 7 straight games, as you can see there. So he's been very good at back-to-backs, and he's actually seen 29 or more minutes in all these games here. So he's in a great spot. And if you do bump this up here to when he plays at least 28 minutes, he's actually over in 79% of games, as you can see there. In the last 20, he's over in 75%, 15 of his last 20. He's in a great spot. Give me the over tonight for Domantas against the Detroit Pistons tonight for his over 11.5/12 rebounds /12.5. Before we get to my next 2 plays in this video, if you're not yet on Sleeper, it is, in my opinion, the best DFS app out there right now because of their payouts and all the promos for all users as well as new users. If you are a new user looking to sign up for Sleeper for the first time, If you use promo code DOMG, you get a free square and a play $5, get $55 promo. The link to join is available in my description. 18 years and older, available in most states, especially if PrizePicks is in your state. There is, I believe, almost 100% chance maybe that Sleeper is also in your state. Promo is going on right now for all users where it's a win one, get one. If you were to win a college basketball contest today, you get a bonus promo the next day. You'll see this promo here of a $5 protected pick in CSGO. They have protected picks all the time, not just for esports and CSGO, but also for like the MLB and the NBA. And they also could offer a better payout than an app like PrizePicks. Let's say you like Thompson and Grimes tonight, for example. It actually pays a 3.15x over on Sleeper compared to maybe a 3x over on PrizePicks. It's an awesome app. Get it for yourself in my description. Use that promo code DOMG. Getting to my second of third plays here. The next play I like is actually going to be over in the strikeouts category here because tonight I like Hunter Green over his strikeouts here at a goblin of 5.5. I do also like 6.5 too, but I'm going to explain here why I think the 5.5 is better and why it just works as a better payout compared to with the plays for today. Like, there's a method to my madness here. I'm taking the over 5.5 strikeouts. The DubClub knows why I'm taking the goblin here and pairing with the next one. It's a whole method, whole system. We do this crap all the time over in the DubClub, just finding little ways to make profit and just exploit PrizePicks, basically. Hunter Green has had at least 6 strikeouts here in every game this year. He's actually had 8 in both games this year. He's played the Giants and he plays the Texas Rangers. And yet again, he has played the Giants tonight. So he had 8 against them just earlier this year, like, less than a month ago. The season started like 2 weeks ago at this point, but he already had 8 against them, and now he just has to have, 6 for us to cash in this one here. So Hunter Green, he pitched 5 innings in that game too, was somewhat limited, I believe, 84 pitches because it was the first game, and just last game, though, he threw 94 pitches. Very good sign for us there. And the Giants have kind of liked to strike out a little bit this year. They're ranked 23rd this year in K percentage against right-handed pitchers, and they do struggle a little bit against the slider and the splitter. And that fastball, Hunter Green can blow it by some guys for sure. So, but other righties have been pretty good against them. I mean, you have Ryan Woohoo with 6 strikeouts, 6 innings. Bryson with 4 and 5.1. But then you have like Wisniewski with 6, Ronel Blanco with 6, like Hunter Green obviously, where he had 8. So a lot of these guys that are not as good as strikeout pitchers as Hunter Green are still, having at least 6 against this team. So I think 6 is not too much to ask for tonight for Hunter Green. He's in a great spot. Based on his previous matchup against them, how good he's been, even against the Texas Rangers, for example, how strong of a pitcher he is at not allowing too many hits or runs, the strikeout percentage that they have this year, the pitch mix that he throws, it just makes a lot of sense that he will have at least 6 strikeouts, for me at least, tonight. So this is the first play I like there. But the next one I'm going to talk about here is actually going to be over in the pitching outs category. And again, if you guys want a third play tomorrow, get this video here to 175 likes. And I'll drop a third play tomorrow also. I like Justin Steele over 17.5 outs here. He's in a great spot. Although he's only been over in 1 game this year, these 2 starts were somewhat limited for him, or really all 3 starts for the most part. Also, it just has to do with him not pitching super great in these games necessarily either. But he's had 12, 15, and 20 outs, and that's been with 67, 77, and 78 pitches. We should be able to see 80 plus from him tonight. He should kind of be off that little bit of a leash that he has. He's in a great spot against Texas, although they've been pretty good against lefties for the most part. He has some really good-looking lines here for the over for his pitching outs here. Just makes a lot of sense here because his earned run lines today is 1.5, despite getting crushed this year already with 5, 3, and 4 earned runs. His hits allowed line is at 4.5 at plus money on the over, despite giving up 5, 6, and 7 hits allowed. This just screams to me as being a good value spot here because it is juiced, of course, with his 17.5 outs, which is why he's a goblin on PrizePicks. I'll explain why I like this still for the payout a little bit later. But he's at home today where the Chicago Cubs are favored. In wins last year, he was pretty good over in 7 out of 11. The only misses he had, he really just happened to throw like only 36 pitches or 62 pitches. Like those are 2 misses there. He only had 2 natural misses really, which were against the Reds and against the Pirates there, which were different types of games. So overall though, I think he's in a great spot over his pitching outs for obvious reasons. Basically just his lines that he has today, as well as Texas really not being super strong against them, I'd say. But their team has really struggled besides like Corey Seager really against them. You do have guys like Adolis Garcia here with a 250 batting average and only 4 plate appearances. Not so concerned about that though. I'm really not. You have Jonah Heim with a 200 maybe, but like Jock Peterson here has not had a hit against him. Marcus Semien has struggled this year, has not had a hit against him either. He could really struggle tonight. So overall, Justin Steele's in a great spot over his pitching outs. Now for the method behind the madness here, if you repair these one with a main square on PrizePicks, it pitches at a 3.25x as you can see there, which is why I like the value so much. So if you were to pair these two with Domantas Sabonis for tonight, for example, it would pay out a 3.25x. I'm not done with the free plays yet, but a couple reminders. Don't miss out on joining the DubClub. Do so with a free trial linked in my description, or join it for the next month for only $15, which is $20 off your first month. Both options are linked down in my description. But here's some more free plays from the Daily Grind tool. This tool here shows off the best bid to value plays on an app like PrizePicks or Underdog. Right now on PrizePicks, there's some good value plays here on like Dota 2 plays, Michael Lorenz in here, Logan Gilbert under a fantasy score. And also, if you want to find like a 2-bit power play, for example, you click on plus CV plays, then 2-bit power play. It can help you find plays that fit into that play type in terms of expected value. But there's also another tool from the same guys down my description called the ASF Generator. This tool is over 2,000 units of profit since last year, and there are 7 slips currently on the board. For apps like PrizePicks, for Rebet, for Dabble, but there's also like Underdog on the board all the time. Like if we click on the refresh button, we might be able to find some more plays. There we go. Now we have some Underdog plays on the board just like that. And right now there's a 6-pick flex that they like, which contains value right now on the Heat and 76ers game. Nathan Eovaldi over strikeouts, Severino under strikeouts. And if you want to put it into PrizePicks, it is super easy to do. Click on Bet on PrizePicks and it puts it into PrizePicks for you just like that. Get this tool here for yourself in my description by clicking on the slip generator and then scrolling down. Use promo code DOMG for 25% off. Thank you, though, boys, for watching. I'll see you guys hopefully in the next video and over in the DubClub. We are hitting a 9x, 15x, 17x, something crazy tonight with some MLB correlation, man, or I'm going to crash out. I really, really am because we've been so close. Just one leg misses 4 times, man. That's just bad variance. That's what it is. But thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Best luck.